Davidson Owen is on the phone. Davidson Owen is the CEO and the general manager CEO of Rangers International. Hello, Davidson. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Rangers came back of the doldrum. Is it 32 years they didn't win the league? Now they won the FA Cup. Now they're in the continent. This resurgence, what do we attribute it to?
Well, I will first of all is to God Almighty for giving us the opportunity to serve. And His Excellency, the Governor of Enugu State, has thought it wise to bring somebody like me on board. And thirdly, to the wonderful team, players, officials, and everybody that we have, and our good supporters worldwide. I think that is really people doing the job right now.
You mentioned the governor. Davis, I'm not too comfortable with that, but I want to ask you this. Now Nigeria, we have that expression, the sport-loving governor. You played for Rangers. You've managed Rangers. You've been the head of the GM, chairman of Rangers, and you are back again there. What structure? Coincidentally, you are also the president of the ex-players of Rangers. How are the former Rangers players involved? What structure does Rangers have that without the governor, Rangers can continue?
You see, the truth is this. In Nigeria today, as it stands, let's face reality as it is. The government of Enugu State is financing Rangers International, and Rangers is unlike every other club in this country, Rangers is a corporation under the Enugu State setup. You understand?
Okay.
So it is not just at the mercy of a governor or something like that. No, it's a corporation itself that is established by an edict in the state. You understand? So Rangers, whether the governor is in or out or something like that, the Rangers must stand. The Ex-Rangers Association is also a self-financing body that's an umbrella that covers every player that has played for Rangers, from the inception of Rangers to the present day. So these are the institutions. And so when I say the governor, there must be a head to the financing of the club.
Okay.
You understand? And for today, it is the governor that is the head of Enugu State, who is the head of the parastatals that we are talking about. And that is why I have to mention that name among those that are making Rangers move today.
Okay. Specifically, the ex-Rangers Association, do you have any? Have they been playing any role? Are they accommodated in this structure in the present day Rangers?
Yes, they are accommodated because where there is cordiality in relationship, the reason we study history is to be able to understand our present and predict our future. Okay, so the ex-Rangers, you cannot talk about Rangers without naming the likes of Suku or Kala. Their exploits, if it is known to the present generation, it revives creates that enablement. So want to imitate those people, you understand, that have done it all, that made Rangers very proud, that made Nigeria very proud, have made this continent very proud in the time past. When you bring them back, there is a way, you create a model for this present generation of players to emulate. And that is why you see that the synergy between the ex-Rangers and the present bunch of Rangers is giving the club, is taking the club to its very high.
Okay. You guys have been doing well in the continent now. You played 4 matches and then you won 3, going home and away. What is the secret to this? You playing Bantu today. Are you thinking that it is all over, that it is just a stroll in the park?
You see, one thing I've learned to do is to respect our opponents. Okay, a game of football is not mathematics. 51 + 1 is 2. Okay, so yes, it is true that we defeated them, but that's a different ball game. Today we're going to play 90 minutes. We're going to give our opponents all the respect they deserve. Okay, and we know by the special grace of God, because we are cockeyed optimists in Rangers. We are believing God that with our level of preparation, and the tactical discipline of Ogunbote, the coach, and the players, I believe that we're going to carry the day.
Okay, being in the continent means that you are going to play more matches. Be involved, injuries, exaction, and other things. When your recruitment, did you take these ones into consideration? And what will Rangers fans this year? What would they be looking forward to based on your preparation for the new season in the continent and also the league and the FA Cup that you'll be participating in?
just like every other club, we took into cognizance the 3 major competitions we are into, and we recruited our players in line with what our vision or what our philosophy is, for the year. And by the special grace of God, I think that the club is going to do well in the continent. And also, we're not going to rest on our oars on the domestic scene. We are the reigning champions of the ITO Cup. We're going to defend it properly, and we'll go for the league. So whichever way, I think we are prepared for the season. But although, like I always say, Rangers is still a work in progress. By the time we get through, then we can talk of some stability. Yes.
Okay, you are part of Rangers history. You're a legend right there. And then you just talked about Christian Chukwu, Emmanuel Okala, was about the Gidi Babuchis, the Stalo Korunkwas, and all those guys in those days who made Christian Mado, who made Rangers thick. In these days, we are seeing players that you give a 1-year contract, and then before they go in and they leave out. Are you telling us? Is it possible for us to tell us if we know if your players are signed to long-term contracts so that they can remain there and create that particular tradition that Rangers is known for? Or probably most of these days players are on loan and then they are just floating. What is the position with Rangers?
For some reasons, for some reasons, which I may not be able to expatiate on this program for obvious reasons. Okay, now you have a structure that the culture of professionalism has not been fully incorporated into our system. You understand? There is still a lot of systemic flaws that needs to be addressed. But unfortunately, like I said, I do not want to go into it right here. What you have seen here is that individuals don't own players. But in Nigeria, you see that there are a lot of agents that say they own so player, and the system allows it. You understand? And what can you do? You try the best you can to introduce some professionalism in it. But the truth is that you cannot go it 100% all the way. What you need to do is to take it step by step. We have about 90% of the present Rangers team on 3-year contracts. Okay? Then we have about 4 or 5 of them that we are still struggling. We need their services. But because of their professional status, they say, we want to play on loan for 1 season. Okay, we need their services. They need our exposure. So there must be a compromise. So because of that, you allow this issue of loan for 1 year. Okay? So that within that period of time, and because of the contract that tie them down to, if the players are going out, you also know that your club has some percentage to take in there. So like I said, because of the systemic problems, we cannot tell you all actively that, look, 100% of the players are for 3 years. No. We have about, for today, I can say confidently, we have about 90% of our players on full contracts for 3 years. About 10%, maybe about 4 or 5 of them are on loan for 1 season. Okay. That is what we are doing in Rangers, yes.
Okay. I know you guys are busy preparing for today's match. We'll come to you over and over again, but it's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Johnny.
All right. Yeah.